got ink now! Bam!
Oh, no, please don't hurt me. Your money's over there.
Oh, I can't believe it. 5 years of unpaid newspaper money.
What up gang, Cartoon Corey here, and in today's video we're doing something a little different. We're going to be talking about SpongeBob mistakes, but we're also going to be talking about the Patrick Star Show mistakes. So let's get right into it. I've saved the best mistake for the ending of the video. But yeah, let's get right into it. First up is the Patrick Star episode, House Hunting. This is actually like a really new episode of the show, it's very new, where the Star family lose their house due to some ridiculous reasons. Here, take a look at some of these clips.
Coffee always gives me the jitters.
Yeah, talk about a ridiculous plot, like they lose their house. It's crazy, but not as ridiculous as this first mistake. Keep those eyes peeled.
Get the house back home.
I think I have an idea. Here, housey, come get your tasty coffee beans.
So to be honest, I missed this mistake multiple times while watching this episode, but the word ukulele on the town sign is actually misspelt. It's spelled as U-K-E-L-E-L-E, which is incorrect. There's supposed to be a U. And that's not it for this episode, unfortunately. There's another mistake. Let's see if you guys can spot this one. Keep those eyes peeled.
House! I'm so glad you're back. He is the Pointy Maw, destroyer of our meaty land! Oh! Hey, guys!
Get him.
This one happens really fast as it's at the ending of the episode, but during the final shot of this episode, Squidina's arm is colored as yellow. Normally she looks like this, but in this scene she looks like this with a yellow arm, which is totally a mistake. Crazy, but let's move over to an episode of good old-fashioned SpongeBob and spot some more mistakes over there. Up next is the episode Boss for a Day, an episode where, well, as you can guess by the name, SpongeBob becomes the boss of the Krusty Krab for an entire day after, well, here, this happens to Mr. Krabs. I actually feel bad for the guy.
SpongeBob! Table 8 needs more core fries! Up to it, boy!
I'm popping, sir.
What is it, Kurt? What do you smell?
Ooh. All day long, you'll have a penny.
What a good girl.
Somebody call an ambulance! Oh, you're here. Hey, Mr. Krabs, who's in charge while you're out?
Damn, poor Mr. Krabs, like that must have really hurt. But you know what really hurt me, guys? The mistakes in this episode. Talk about an amazing segue. But here's the first mistake. Let's see if you guys can spot it without my help.
It's the Krusty Krab, Mr. Squidward. We're always polite to our paying customers. Here, try one of Mr. Krabs' vintage training devices.
May I please take your order?
I think that went pretty well, don't you? Mr. Squidward, it's not time for your break.
I'm taking a permanent break from you!
Okay, so listen closely. When SpongeBob bolts in front of the front door of the Krusty Krab, when Squidward is leaving, the bottom line of his two teeth are connected as one big line when they're supposed to be separate. It's really weird, and in the same scene, Squidward's wrinkles are missing. So yeah, two mistakes in one shot, and here are some more clips with another mistake. Now I'll be honest, this next one is kind of subtle, it's not that big of a deal, but don't worry, I've got crazier ones coming up. But when SpongeBob is twirling around in the circle of his slices, his leg appears white, like his sock, like his leg is white, but it only happens whenever he faces the left, as you can see here. Really weird mistake with a white leg. Crazy. But let's move over to the final mistake in this episode, and then we can get back to the Patrick Star Show.
Oh, hey, that's me! I'm in charge! Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll be the best boss the Krusty Krab ever had. Just like you, Mr. Krabs! Well, I guess if I want a boss like Mr. Krabs, I learn to think like crabs. Mr. Krabs! I'm so glad you're back!
Okay, I'll admit it, I've covered this mistake before, any longtime Grapple fan knows, but I had to show it again just because it's so bad. But as you've seen, Mr. Krabs literally duplicates himself for a split second as SpongeBob opens the Krusty Krab door. Weird. So let's move over to the Patrick Star Show and talk about some more mistakes. They're going to be spicy. You know, the Patrick Star Show gets a lot of flack online. Like, I think people overly criticize this show, especially when the episode Backpack Payback is such a good episode. Like, take a look at some of these clips, it's so funny.
Ya-ta-ta-ta.
Oh boy! A newspaper for me?
Huh?
Thanks, paper boy!
You still owe me cash! Ya-ta-ta-ta!
I'll hit you back.
Ya-ta-ta!
Come on, hurry up.
Yes?
You owe my grandson money.
I've escaped without a trace!
On to the mistakes.
Maybe there's some money in here.
Tentacles! Come get your money!
Where's the cash?
I'm not paying for this newspaper! There's no ink on it!
It's got ink now. Pay him.
Oh, no, please don't hurt me. Your money's over there!
Oh, I can't believe it! 5 years of unpaid newspaper money!
So this one is kind of funny. I'm shocked that the animators made this mistake, but Squidward's nose is yellow for a frame during the scene where he finds the fake money on the table. Like, look at that dude with a yellow nose. Crazy. That's actually the only mistake I could find in this episode. So let's move back over to SpongeBob and find some more mistakes. Season 12's Mind the Gap is a pretty interesting episode. It's not a bad episode, but the actual plot's kinda weird with it revolving around teeth. Well, more so, a lack of teeth, specifically this gap in SpongeBob's mouth. Here, take a look at these clips.
My people. Hey, hipsters. It's Groovy Cats. I can dig it.
Hey, hipsters, it's Groovy Cats. Oh, I can dig it.
You're the coolest customer we've ever had!
Oh, crazy daddy, crazy.
Can I see you at the coolest table?
I'm here to meet up with a real cool cat. Oh, there he is. Hey, Squiddaroonie.
Yeah, honestly, this episode is really funny. Like, SpongeBob's personality, once his teeth get messed with, like, it changes his voice and he turns into a whole different man. But enough of that, let's get into the spicy mistakes.
I will be your dentist.
You will.
Yeah. All better. That should seal up that drafty gap. And kill the whistling.
Well, thank you, Dr. Squidward.
Did you catch the mistake? Probably not, as it's actually an audio mistake. So as I said, SpongeBob's voice changes in this episode and sounds like this.
Oh boy, would I. That sounds so cool.
But just after Squidward screws SpongeBob's buck teeth together, SpongeBob actually sighs in his normal voice, making for a weird mistake.
All better. That should seal up that drafty gap.
That ain't it though. Here's mistake number 2.
Guess I gotta use good old-fashioned tentacle grease. All better. That should seal up that drafty gap.
Say, without a gap, my voice sounds almost cool. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
This one is more of a continuity error, as when Squidward is trying his second attempt at drilling SpongeBob's teeth, he puts a screw in between SpongeBob's teeth. However, in the zoomed out shot right here, the screw just disappears, despite us literally seeing it in this shot a moment ago. So a weird continuity error, not that big of a deal. But this episode's last audio error is pretty bad. Take a listen to this and use those ears.
A 1, a 2, a bubbly boo.
Yeah, you guys definitely caught this one, as when SpongeBob is saying flick, 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 flip, 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 his mouth doesn't even move. Like, zoom in on this as the audio's playing, his mouth doesn't even move, so talk about a weird mistake as always. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I appreciate all of you, the Grapple Gang. I'm Cartoon Corey, shout out to the Premiere Gang, and shout out to our new editor, Manny. He edited this video and did such a good job, so. But yeah, if you're new, guys, make sure to subscribe, as I will be responding to the comments of all subscribers on this video. It might take me like 2 or 3 days, but if you're subscribed and you comment, you'll get a response from Cartoon Corey for sure. But yeah, make sure to subscribe, guys. I'm gonna be streaming on this channel soon, and I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace!